First, corruption. It is fitting that we are voting on the Genius Act just a few days before President Trump hosts a, quote, private, intimate dinner. And
welcome on into another episode of the Crypto Dough channel. And today we're talking about the Genius Act, the Genius Bill that has been damn near passed by Congress. They had a 66 vote to a 29. And Elizabeth Warren is melting. She's melting on that podium because she tries so hard to stop something that cannot be stopped. Now, what's the importance of this bill? You may be an XRP maxi, you may be a Bitcoin maxi, an ADA maxi, an XDC maxi, a quant maxi. But it's time for us to put the weapons down and come together because we're going to build out this infrastructure that's well needed, right? The Genius Act allowed us to do those sorts of things, right? I've been waiting on years for this, and it's a reason why I've been waiting, because I say, well, the new infrastructure, it needs a lot of chains. At the end of the day, everything is built on a blockchain. Everything is interoperable. Everything needs to be interwoven. So we have to use each other and help each other out in order to get to the next level. This is why I like ADA. This is why I like XRP, XLM. I own a lot of different ones of these Bitcoin, right? Though Bitcoin is slow, but it has its purpose. Everything has its purpose, right? So why not use it? Now, if this is your first time here, I am Crypto Dough, and I'm here to share everything I know with you guys. So together, we can go further than Wells Fargo. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification. That's all I ask. Also, my mission is to get to 10,000 subs this year. 10,000 subs. So help me get there by subscribing to the channel. Let's listen to a little bit more of what Senator Warren has to say. I think we need to she needs to actually have a warrant against her. She needs to be arrested, right? Because she's been trying to block this crypto. To me, she reminds me of Jamie Dimon. You guys know who Jamie Dimon is? JP Morgan. He just can't get over himself. And you're wrong about crypto, bro. You're wrong. Now, one thing that he did mention the other day that surprised me was, hey, he decided to make sure that people can buy from JP Morgan crypto, right? But you don't own the actual Bitcoin. You don't own it, but you have a fund that represents it. I tell people you might as well own it, because if you just own the fiat that's connected to it, that's ass backwards. Excuse my profanity. That's backwards. You need to own it, because this is your first time that you can actually become the bank, right? You can borrow against your Bitcoin, against your XRP, against your crypto. You literally become the bank, right? Use fiat to buy some more. What is MicroStrategy doing? What are all these Fortune 500 companies doing? If you don't have it on your balance sheets, you're not going to make profit this year. I'm sorry, at least not as much. Bitcoin made tens of millions of percentages a profit, right? Just saying, more than any stocks ever made, more than any, it defies odds, it defies laws, it defies a lot of different things. But let's continue. Warrant, Elizabeth, you have the floor.
a VIP White House tour for the top investors in his meme coin, many of whom remain anonymous. Buyers, including some apparently foreign investors, reportedly spent an estimated $148 million in the contest, enriching Donald Trump and his family. And yet, this pay-to-play scheme is only the tip of the iceberg of the president's crypto corruption. Trump and his family have already pocketed hundreds of millions of dollars from his crypto ventures, and they stand to make hundreds of millions more from his stablecoin, USD1, if this bill passes. It launched only weeks ago, but USD1 is already the fifth largest stablecoin in the entire world. Passing this bill means that we can expect more anonymous buyers, big companies, and foreign governments to use the president's stablecoin as both a shadowy bank account shielded from government oversight and as a way to pay off the president personally. For crooks, it is a 2-for-1.
The lies that were told. In fact, can we say the lies that were sold? Because she's sorely selling it. And the way I see it is, Miss Elizabeth, you're dead wrong. If you wanted to be a part of the bandwagon, all you had to do is be a part of the crypto crew. It seems so much that you're part of the stock crew, aren't you? What's the difference? We just trade 24 hours a day. We have liquidity. We're going through our own turmoils. We are betting against the bank. We are actually hedging against the fiat currency. This is what the people want, okay? The people want control of their own assets. They want to be able to lend. They want to be able to send. Without a middleman fee, we all know that you're working for the big banks. We totally get it. But even the big banks want to invest with us because they understand where the world is going. The blockchain is inevitable. A lot of things will be on it, not just money. Money is a small fractal of it. Small fractal. We're talking houses. We're talking real estate. We're talking politics. We're talking voting mechanisms. We're talking holding things accountable that's actually on a ledger. We're talking about those things. That's the importance of it. So, Miss Elizabeth Warren, you have filed the warrant against you. Citizen's arrest. Because it's about time that you stop the lies. Right? I'm not saying that he doesn't make money off of it. Or his family, Trump family does it. Of course he does, right? All presidents do. Right? But I think it's a syndrome that's going on. I think they don't like him so much that you begin to like the man. Because as far as business, he comes up sharp. Like wearing a suit, he comes up quite sharp, right? He gets the job done, right? He's trying to bring America back. And he's doing it in a way that's awkward that you might not know about. But if you can literally read, you will understand his mind frame, right? He's playing chess and not checkers. This, to me, this is why we need a pro-crypto president for situations like this, because you will even have the House, the Senate, you will even have the Congress that's trying to block these things, right? And this time they have failed. 66 votes to 29. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're excited about that. I'm very much so excited about it. You know, let's listen to a couple more minutes of what she has to say because it's all ridiculed. But let's listen to the woman in the purple suit.
This is not a hypothetical problem. Already, an Abu Dhabi investment firm called MGX is using Trump's stablecoin to finance a $2 billion investment in the Binance cryptocurrency exchange, essentially just cutting Trump in on the deal of this enormous financial transaction. MGH is chaired by the intelligence chief of the United Arab Emirates and co-owned by a firm with extensive ties to the Chinese government. If Congress passes this bill,
man. Anyway, the end result of this is that Elizabeth, you're dead wrong. Warren, you're dead wrong. The bill actually ended up getting passed, and your face did melt. Just a couple of weeks ago, you thought that you won, and I knew this was going to happen. I said, watch what happens, right? Watch what happens. I have a link down below. Go check the link down below and check out my description as well. I have all sorts of links down there as far as affiliate marketing. Go on Coinbase. You get to win up to $300, and maybe you can buy you some stablecoin, maybe some Circle, maybe some RL. Well, I don't think they have RLUSD yet, but I'm sure that they will. Tether. You can buy stable coins and you can buy actually crypto projects like Bitcoin and XRP and a myriad of others, right? This is an excellent thing for the space that I believe. Let's check out the market real quick. I'm going to leave this video if you want to watch it extensively. I'll leave the video in the description. You guys go check it out. But today is a good day, I must say. Today is a good day. This is why crypto ended up pumping last night. If you guys haven't noticed, let's go to CoinMarketCap. Crypto, Bitcoin ended up pumping last night. Bitcoin went all the way up to 107,000 once again, right? And it came down. Now, with all this news, this bullish news that's going on, I believe that it's going to break through its 109 resistance, right? Once it break through it and sell past it, 125 is next on the horizon to me. That's what I think. If it doesn't do that, we always got to look at both perspectives, because crypto is something that it changes every day, right? One minute it looks like it's going up, the next minute it can look like it's going down. The next second we may have some not so bullish news and or bullish news that make it go up even further. So every day you have to sit at the edge of your seat. If anyone tell you they know that exactly what crypto is doing, don't believe them, because no one truly knows. You know, as the day progresses. That's why you have to be consistent with these type of things, because if you don't, you miss out a day or two or three, the market can shake you out, it can break you out. So Bitcoin went up to 107,000, as you guys can see yesterday. As far as volume, it's actually coming down in volume. I believe it went all the way up to $65 billion yesterday, so it's down 16%, right? Like I say, if it breaks down and it comes down past the 105, which has been bouncing from 105 for some reason, right? So that may be major support, but it can, if it breaks down to beneath 100,000, then it can go all the way down to about 80,000, right? It has the possibility to go down. Do I think that will happen? Most likely not. It's too many bullish things that's happening. But if it does, be prepared to buy more. Not financial advice. You can use the links in the descriptions to actually buy and get some free money to buy as well. Uphold, Coinbase, Crypto.com. Use those links. Use those links, right? Before I go, I want you guys to check out my store, because the main thing today was about the Genius Act, and I believe it is genius. Now we finally have the infrastructure and the regulatory environment. So now we know what you can and can't do with crypto. Finally, that's all we needed. The SAC said that we couldn't do this, we couldn't do that. Gary Gensler said this and he said that. But how, when it wasn't any legislation? I see why XRP beat his case. Now they're still trying to throw XRP under the bus by not signing the agreement. The judge wants to kick that down the road, but nonetheless, you have the pro crypto law on our side, obviously. So this just even make it even more substantial. Like, this is actually excellent, right? So I also create crypto merch as well. Let me show you guys my store, because I'm excited. I like what I make, and I'm doing a promo real quick. So you guys go check my store out. This is the store right here. You guys go check my store. I just made that Bitcoin shirt yesterday, fresh off the press. We have another one, couple of different colors as well. Go check it out. We have some youth Satoshi Nakamoto jean jackets, hats, stainless steel water bottles. We have crop top for the ladies, t-shirts for the fellas, v-necks if you really want to be fly, the socks to match. We have the tote bags in different sizes, 13 by 13, 16 by 16, and 18 by 18. You know, we have to have the XRP Army shirts as well. It comes in all colors. We have the embroidered hoodies. We have the Bitcoin embroidered sweatshirts. We have the XRP hoodie as well. And we have the crypto rich, fiat broke, because we understand the only thing that's really robbing you every day is fiat, right? When you go to sleep, you wake up with less money than you went to sleep. When you invest in crypto, for some reason, over a period of time, you make more money. So as if you're gaining money while you sleep. So on that note, I appreciate you guys for tuning on in. This is another episode of the Crypto Dough channel. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. That's all I ask. This is my second time doing this video, Because let me give you guys a joke, and I don't mean to be a comedian, nor do I don't mean to be funny at all. But I recorded and uploaded a video uh, a couple of minutes ago. And when I say I was talking so passionately, that's why I'm so calm right now, as you guys could tell, because the mic is fully on. So please let me know if you can hear the mic. Let me know if you can hear the mic. Let me know, because I appreciate the audience for saying, brother man, we can't hear nothing you saying, and it seems that you have something important to say. On that note, I have to leave you with some form of laughter, but I appreciate you guys so much. This is why I do it. I want to go. Also, I didn't do my sales pitch. I apologize. With what the products that I showed you, only thing you have to do is get one product, screenshot it to me, at it, and then I'll send you to the link to get the free crypto guide. Right, the crypto guide that has tremendous value. I sold it for $40. Now I want you guys to switch over to the merch store. You purchase some merch, one piece, one item. It can be any item too. I don't care if it's the $20, the cheapest one. It can be any item, and take a picture, send it to me, and I'll give you the link. And make sure you use the link within 42 hours, because I change the code as we go along, right? To use the link so you can get the crypto guide for free. And the crypto guide is something that's tremendous value, because it's something that I add on to as time go on. So it's infinite value that will be added in, and it's already tremendous value. Right now, it shows you how to fish, how to set up your portfolio, show you a lot of different things, how to navigate the space if you're a beginner, where to go at to get information, how to check the charts, what the terminologies are. So I spent a quality time on putting that together. So I want to share my work with you guys. This is Crypto Doe. Once again, put on your seatbelts. It is time to take off.